What's up, Solutioneers? Welcome back to the blog. Today we're going to talk about the infrastructure needed to scale the new reuse economy and how this economy will revolutionize how we consume. To start, when we're discussing the new reuse economy, we're primarily talking about consumable products and their packaging. So just take a look in your garbage, your recycling, or even your composting bins and check out all the packaging there. Those are the targets for disruption. Over time, we want to shift more of this packaging from garbage, recycling, or composting streams to reusable packaging and service streams because of the significantly greater environmental benefits and economic opportunities. While this may seem complicated, the design of the reuse services and systems have similarities across business sectors. At the end of the day, these services require collection from the consumer, reverse logistics, washing and sanitizing, and refilling or restocking. Because of the challenges and costs associated for individual companies going it alone, it's important for businesses to be able to operate on platforms that can serve many companies at the same time. To achieve scale will require the utilization of existing infrastructure like incorporating reusable packaging into curbside recycling or bottle deposit collection, and the development and deployment of new infrastructure like milkman bins on your front porch or in the apartment complex to collect reusable packaging when deliveries come. In order to think critically about the potential, it's helpful to consider and build on frameworks like the Ellen MacArthur Foundation's 4 reuse models. First off, there's refill at home, where users refill their reusable container at home with refills that could be delivered through a subscription service. Brands can then sell the primary packaging once, like a hand soap dispenser or a home soda fountain, and then sell the refill products. This is a great option for products where water, which can easily be added at home, is the main ingredient. It doesn't require any new infrastructure, and several brands have been able to scale this model for product delivery. Secondly, there's refill on the go, where users refill their reusable container away from home, like at an in-store dispensing system. In some models, the consumer either brings their own container or rents or borrows a container from the vendor to fill on the go. Now, these types of reuse models don't necessarily need new infrastructure, as the reuse loop is driven by the consumer returning to the same refilling station. Only if they're bringing the packaging back for the brand owner or retailer to clean will some new cleaning and reverse logistics infrastructure likely be needed. Thirdly, you've got return from home, where reusable packaging could be picked up from home by a logistics service company or through a curbside collection provider. This works especially well for pre-filled products and reusable packaging, so beverages, personal care, cleaning products, etc., and takeout food service packaging. For this model, modifying existing infrastructure will be important, either through incorporating reusable packaging into curbside collection for recycling, or by adding these milkman type bins outside homes and apartments where logistics companies can pick up reusable packaging as they drop off new packages. Lastly, there's return on the go, where users return packaging at a store or a drop-off point like a return machine or kiosk. This approach will require modifying existing infrastructure like incorporating reusable containers into existing return-to-store bottle deposit systems for beverages. Also, new infrastructure like kiosks that can accept reusable takeout containers and cups located in parks and office buildings and street corners, that's also going to be needed. Once the consumers return their packaging, the next phase is similar across product categories and requires a couple different things. Phase 1 is collection and reverse logistics, where trucks pick up the reusable packaging from bins or kiosks at home, at stores, or on the go. They're then brought to a washing and sanitizing hub. Curbside recycling or deposit recovery facilities can also be retooled to separate reusable packaging for shipping to the wash hub. Phase 2 is washing and sanitizing, so the wash hub receives reusable packaging to be cleaned, sanitized, and dried. Phase 3 is refilling or restocking. The wash hub can ship containers that don't contain product, like to-go containers and cups, directly out for restocking. Packaging that needs to be refilled can either be refilled on site or shipped out for refilling and restocking. At scale, these systems need to be able to serve many companies and accommodate many different types of reusable packaging. Wash and refill hubs could be built next to material recovery and recycling facilities in the industrial parks outside of major metropolitan areas, serving the region. Supply chains for consumable products would need to be reorganized around these local and regional supply and reverse logistic loops. For example, instead of cleaning products delivered in one-way packaging from a centralized shipping hub, distilled cleaning solutions could be transported in bulk to refill hubs where water could be added to the reusable packaging with the solution in it. The brand owners in this case could lease the packaging from a reuse service provider and deliver concentrated cleaning solutions in bulk. The core concept is remaking packaging as a service and not a product, and shrinking massive single-use supply chains into local and regional reuse services. Scaling is going to require aligning vision, pre-competitive collaboration, investment, and likely policy support. But the payoff in remaking consumption patterns to reduce unnecessary natural resource extraction, waste, and pollution, all the while creating resilient regional supply chains and jobs, is going to be worth it.